guys. Welcome back to my channel. It is Just Shania here, and today is going to be the very first video of a new series or segment, or whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to be doing in my Just Chatting playlist. This is going to be my space where I could release how I'm feeling about school, work, whatever the hell is happening in my life. So I'm going to try to do this at least once a week. There are a few things you're going to need if you're watching this segment. One is going to be some nice big gold hoops. Second, you're going to need red lips. And third, a drink of your choice. Today I ain't got no wine, so I have my little bottle of passion fruit Alizé. Who cares, right? I want to talk about today, as my first video being in this segment, I want to talk about things that I wish I knew when I was going to high school. I'm in college now, so I'm over that. But there are a few things that I think is pretty helpful that I wish people would have told me when I was going to high school that I want to share. One thing I wish somebody would have told me was that there is no such thing as the high school experience. So when I was first starting high school, the main thing I thought was I want the high school experience. I thought this is where you could find your first real boyfriend. I thought this is where I thought, you know, I don't know, you'll meet friends that you'll have for the rest of your life, and anything you saw in Mean Girls, that's what you think. And yes, I know that is exactly what you think, but it's not true. None of it is true, actually. They're actually lying to you. That is a damn lie. If anyone ever says, make sure you go to the right high school so you can get the high school experience, they're pretty much telling you, go to a dumbass high school. So me thinking there was a high school experience, my first school of choice I went to, I was unhappy. Well, I was happy because it was a good school. And it was in the city, and I got to meet so many people, so many great people actually, and a lot of them are pregnant now, but we won't get into that, just saying. But I wanted to transfer because I wanted more of a high school experience, because that school was majority girls. And second off, that school was majority people that didn't come from this place where I come from, which is Queens. So none of them really understood what it's like growing up in Queens. And if you know what it's like growing up in Queens, you know that everyone here knows everyone. This is like a clique. We're a borough clique, pretty much. Oh, our other friend is over at this school having fun with all these Queens heads, so we need to go there and we need to have fun. And that was just the dumbest thing. The only reason why you should transfer high schools is for something legit, like if you're being teased and bullied and things that are that important. But if you're transferring because you feel like the next school is lit and the school you're at now sucks, bro, Alizé, ain't no such thing as a high school experience. And I wish somebody would have told me that. High school is exactly this, and I'm going to try to sum it up as easily as I can. High school is you're going to school to take classes. Oops, someone sent me a Snapchat. Hold on. You still there? Okay. So yeah. What was I saying? You're going to school so you could take certain classes, and mind you, these classes they're not teaching you how to pay bills, how to build credit. They're not teaching you how to buy a home. They're not teaching you, how to balance classes in college. No. They're teaching you how to cut circles, divide triangles. They're telling you that Christopher Columbus didn't have slaves and that he was a good guy. Ooh. That he found America. That's what they're telling us. Well, not in so many words. They did say that that Christopher Columbus did find Indians here first, but they never necessarily said that, there was an Indian Day. But no, there's a Christopher Columbus Day, not an American Indian Day, because they just weren't here. He didn't kill them off. No. That's all high school is for you to take those classes. Wait, but there's more. You're going there so you can meet some very, very immature young men. Yes, you are. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that you're not the most mature person you could be either if you're going to high school, because you start high school when you're 14, you graduate when you're 18, I'm guessing. Right, so you're not the most mature person either. So I'm not saying that boys are, 10 times more immature than you are, but I am saying that because guys don't mature as quickly as girls. Besides the point, you're going to go meet them and you're going to find them attractive in some funny way, because for some reason immature guys at that age are just so damn cute. And that's all it's for. It's not that exciting. And I don't want to be the Debbie Downer or discourage anybody. discouraged. That high school is going to be a certain chunk of your life that does tell you a lot about yourself and tell you a lot about the people that you're going to hang around. It is going to do that, but it's just going to do it in the most unfortunate way ever. You're going to have so many bad experiences. You're going to have great experiences. You're going to think prom is the most important thing in high school, but all of these things, as you get older, you're going to realize is not that important. So if you are in high school, if you're going to high school, really do sit down and realize that these 4 years are going to be the longest, but yet the breeziest years of your life. The people that you meet there, the people that bully you, or the people that mistreat you, or the people that make you feel like this is your world, it is not your world, because 90% of them aren't going to be shit. Like, none of them, they're going to all end up being the same person that they always been if they do graduate. And then you're going to be out there trying to, you know, have a life and try to make something of yourself. And don't ever let anybody make you feel like that's the wrong thing to do, or that that's not cool, because it's hella cool. Everybody in my high school thought me and my friends were bitch because we wanted to be mature and not wanting to fight all the time, and we wanted to get good grades, and we wanted to get into good colleges, and that we didn't want to go away for college because we didn't want to have to turn up. We actually wanted to be educated, and we put our careers first, and we were just smart. Because people made you feel so bad about wanting to be smart. But yet when it came down to doing the test, they would ask you for the answers anyway. So, where was I? What else do I wish people would have told me? If you don't find a boyfriend, that doesn't mean you're ugly. Okay? Simple as that. If guys don't want to talk to you in high school, that doesn't mean you're ugly. Now, I'm not saying that from experience, because okay, hold on. And I'm not gonna say her name, but she was the sweetest girl ever, and to me she was beautiful, but I feel like she was so quiet, and because guys didn't speak to her, or you know, because she wasn't the first people that guys flocked to, I feel like she didn't feel that she was beautiful, and I didn't understand why. Like, I didn't get it, because I thought she was freaking gorgeous. But I thought she was beautiful, and I feel like if guys don't approach you, because mind you, in high school you're gonna think guys in high school approaching you are cool, but now that I'm older, if a guy in high school ever approached me, I'll just be like, listen, okay? Because guys in high school are gross and they're immature. And if there's a guy there that in high school that is not that, I commend you 100%, because I am so, like, simply, like, the taste in my mouth from high school guys is just like, ugh. Everyone there, nobody had a vision, or nobody had, you know, they were all so wrapped up in each other that nobody was telling them that what they were doing or what they were thinking or what they thought was cool was not cool. Fighting is not cool. If anyone in high school ever pressures you to fight, you look at them like they're stupid. You know, being wrapped up in that high school thing, that's your environment. But it's really not, it's not going to be significant as soon as you graduate, I promise you. A lot of those experiences that you're actually going to learn from are going to be unfortunate ones. Depending on the high school you go, so I know I went to the school I transferred to was really bad. It was not very good academically. It was terrible academically. I know a lot of people did have great high schools though, where their high school was very significant educational wise, academically. They taught them a lot of things that would prepare them for college. But again, like I said about the transfer thing, if you're transferring to a school and it has to do with the academics, please make sure that the school you're transferring to is a step up and not a step down, because that will really help you. Me going to college, I thought I would be doing great because I came from such a bad school that I was excelling in. You know, because when people are down here and you're excelling up here, you think that you're actually here. But then you go to college and you see people that were already up here, and you thought you were there, but you're not, you're really here, so now you got to compare to there, if that made any type of sense. Studying, I don't study, I find it very difficult to study, but studying is important. There's a lot of things that if you knew in high school, come college time, it would be 10 times easier. Education is important. It is important. It is very important. A lot of people think education isn't important anymore because there's so many different ways to come up in the world. There's YouTube, there's Instagram, there's butt surgery, there's tit surgery. You could get your teeth done, you could be an Instagram baddie and make money off your flat tummy tea, and this, that, and the third. You can. Go ahead. But who's going to look like the idiot when it's time for you to, God forbid, have some type of epiphany where you want to run for president, you can't even tell people what the amendments are, or you can't even say who signed the First Amendment. Like, just certain things about history, or if it comes down to a situation where there's a game show, I don't know why I'm thinking of this situation, but I'm just thinking of it, where there's a game show and you got selected because you were on a reality TV show, but you can't add, or you can't divide, or you know nothing about algebra, geometry, or trigonometry, or all the geometries. You don't know any of that. Who's gonna look dumb then? You're just gonna be a dumb reality star. What I can also say is that peer pressure is a real thing. A lot of people don't think that peer pressure is real. They feel like it's made up, or that it's for weak-minded people. But a lot of people don't know that peer pressure could be something that's mental and that you will not realize it. Now, when I say that, I mean people could pressure you into things without knowing that they're pressuring you into things, and then you will give into that peer pressure without unknowing that you're giving into that peer pressure, and you won't realize that until you get older. That if you, like, for a quick second or a hint second, feel like, I really don't want to do this, I'm just doing this because YOLO. And I remember when YOLO came out, that was the main reason why people said they did things which was stupid. But if you're feeling that, like you're for example, you're like, you know, I only live once, when am I ever gonna get this chance again, or just crap like that, that is peer pressure. I never did anything in high school that I necessarily regret. I realize and I understand that if I do not want to do something, I will not do it for a second. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. If somebody says they want to do something and I, for 2 seconds, don't want to do it, or if I want to do it and then I don't want to do it, I don't care if I look like a flip-flop. I don't care what the hell I look like. If I don't want to do something, there's nothing in God's given land. There's no hand that can force me. There is no gun that can be pointed at my head that will make me do it. I will not do what I don't want to do. That person can't hurt you. That person can't take anything away from you. They take your pen, they take your book bag, they take all these little things. They can't take certain things from you. They can't take the roof from over your head. They can't take the food from out your mouth. They can't take the money from in your bank, baby. They can't do none of that. So what power do they necessarily hold? Oh, they're gonna tell the school that you're a thought, or I don't know, some crap. They're gonna tell people that. Oh, painful. I'm so happy. After 4 years, I won't know you. After 4 years, you'll probably still be here and I'll be gone. This was a good chat. And again, thank you so much for watching my videos. These are things that I just rambled about that I wish people would have told me in high school. And I hope in some way, shape, or form this was informative to someone out there who's just as crazy and level-headed as me. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Get your red lipsticks, your hoops, and your whatever drink of your choice so we can have this chat again. I'll think of whatever it's going to be. But like it, thumbs up, comment. This is a back to school special, I guess, because school didn't start yet. The next ones will be more on college because I'm tired of talking about high school. I'm not there anymore. So, without further ado,